What's up, Fragrant World? Welcome back to another Stay Fresh production. My name is Justin Copeland. This is Grace.
Hello.
She's back. And today we're talking about fragrances, like we always do. Nothing has changed, but everything has changed. Today we have another smell and rate. It's been a while since we did one of those. So what I've done, because the summer season is imminent, at least if you're in the northern hemisphere, I have chosen 7 of the freshest fragrances in my collection. 7 of them. And these are just 7 of the freshest in my collection. You might have fresher fragrances than I do. And I'm on the hunt because, as per the name of this entire channel, that's what we do.
If you do have fresher fragrances, I imagine that you are subscribed.
Exactly.
It's hard to imagine you could have fresher fragrances and not be a part of the Fresh Squad.
Exactly. And now that you hear all the bubbles bubbling, this is your time. Perfect time. Click that subscribe button, join the squad. Again, you will feel it and others will smell it. So here's what we're doing. Normally, I would pre-spray the fragrances and Grace would smell the dry downs. What we're doing today, because we're dealing with fresh fragrances, in general, fresh fragrances have top notes that are the freshest parts of the fragrance. So in order to ensure that Grace gets the strongest impression of the freshness of these fragrances, we're going to do the initial sprays on camera. They will still be blind. She's still going to look away. I'm going to spray them, but she's going to get the true essence of the top notes of these fragrances so you can really assess them properly. Sound good?
I am so excited.
Okay, and your only job is, again, tell us what you think. Be completely honest. You can rate it from 0 to 10, and in the end, we'll choose maybe a top 3.
Love it.
Great. Let's
Okay,
get started.
looking away.
Okay, I'm going to show you guys the first fragrance here. Here's the bottle. What do you think of this?
Wow.
Would you say it's pretty fresh?
Very fresh.
Mission accomplished.
I
That's the
like
video,
this.
guys. See, you like that?
Yeah, green, bright,
Okay, very bright for sure.
citrusy.
Totally.
Love it. 7.5 out of 10.
7.5. Okay. Does it smell complex or simple? How would you describe it in that realm? Does it smell like there's a lot going on, or does it smell like a pretty simple profile, like not that hard to nail down?
I mean, it doesn't smell overly complex, but it also does smell like there's a lot of ingredients well blended.
You would be correct. What a nose. Yes, okay, cool. So 7.5.
Yes, maybe even 8. I really like it. Let's say 8.
8.
Feeling very generous this evening.
And you gave an 8 to Roja Parfums, Elysium.
Oh, yay! And I love Roja.
Yeah, and this is a great fragrance, probably one of his most popular ones for men. Came out 2017. They actually sent me this bottle when it came out, so I've had this for a little while. I mean, just looking at the bottle, it's kind of like his blue freshie in a way that a lot of brands have, but you nailed it. A lot going on here, a lot of notes. I couldn't even tell them all to you, but tons of citruses. I think grapefruit is most prominent to me. Juniper berries in there, lots of woods and herbs, and even some warmer notes like amber and maybe even some vanilla and just all kinds of stuff. But
So good.
it's a complex scent, but it does not smell complicated. Right.
It's very accessible.
Very accessible. So that's a
You'll
good one.
love it,
Yeah.
honestly.
8 out of 10 for Elysium. This is the Parfum Cologne version. All right, here's the second bottle. Let the camera adjust. Wonderful. Spray it. You're ready. Here we go. So first of all, would you say it's fresh?
Yeah, very fresh, but different than
Quite different.
the other fresh. There's almost a little bit of a darkness to this, like a little bit of a sweetness,
Sure.
almost like musky.
Yeah. Again, nailing it.
Are you all right?
No, you're doing great. Yeah, you're killing it.
This is lovely. Maybe a little bit powdery. I feel like it could be kind of polarizing.
Exactly. You've just said nothing but truths. Wow. Keep going. What do you think of it?
I like it.
Okay.
Not as much as I like the last one,
Okay.
but even as it dries down, I like it even more. That's really nice. I'm gonna say it's a 7.5.
Okay. 7.5. So you got a lot of the notes in here. You do have black currant, which could bring maybe a little bit of fruity kind of sweetness in there. There's tea in there, which can make it kind of soothing and calming. There's some musk, but I'm going to show you what it is. This is from Creed. And this is Silver Mountain Water.
Oh, yeah.
And you've smelled this before.
Yeah.
It's been a little while.
It's been a minute.
Beautiful fragrance, very unique. I do agree it is a bit polarizing. Some people say it has this ink vibe to it, almost smells like ink. No ink notes in here, but very fresh, icy, cooling, kind of alpine smelling in a way.
It does, yeah.
But unfortunately, at least this current bottle does not last. I get maybe 4 or 5 hours, but great scent. So 7.5.
Yeah.
Silver Mountain Water. Good stuff. Here's the next bottle. Okay, there you are. Sniff away.
Wow, you did such a great job. These are all so fresh and all different. This smells very calming to me.
There's a smoothness to it.
Yeah, very smooth.
Yeah.
It almost is like a little minty.
There is mint. You see, we've created a monster. A month from now, Grace is going to be a perfumer. Just wait, it's gonna accelerate.
I love this one. Maybe some citrus,
Yes.
lemon.
Okay. Well, there is definitely mandarin orange, which is more of a sweeter citrus.
I feel like this is also quite unisex.
Cool.
I love it. I'm gonna say 8.5.
8.5. That's the best one so far.
It's really nice.
And you were right, there is lemon in here. You nailed it. Okay, 8.5. Go with your gut.
Going with it.
So
I
your
love
favorite
it.
one by a little bit so far.
Tiny bit.
This is from Parfum de Marly. This is called Sedley.
Of course.
Beautiful fragrance. Not the most.
I don't think I've smelled Sedley before.
That was
so
wonderful.
Amazing.
There's a nice, interesting muskiness in it that kind of binds the freshness together. Some citruses, mandarin orange, bergamot, lemon, definitely lavender, definitely mint. Geranium is in there, making it even more fresh. So lots of freshness going on.
It's so good.
Not,
As it dries down, it's just a really warm.
there's a smooth muskiness to it, really. Not the most complex scent profile, especially for what you pay for this, but it just smells great and it performs well for a fresh scent, which I think we all want. What do the people want? Longevity. Here's the next bottle. Ah, yes. Go ahead and turn around.
Wow.
That one's super fresh, right?
Super fresh.
Yeah.
Supercharged fresh.
Yes, lots of freshness here. What do you get out of there?
Smells so green. Very green. It
Yeah,
smells
you haven't smelled
so
this one.
green to me, like grassy, a tiny bit herbal.
Yes. It may or may not be in the name of the fragrance to some extent.
I feel like it would smell great on. It's a lot on paper.
Yeah, definitely.
Kind of punches you in the face a little bit.
Yes.
But really nice.
Okay.
7.
7. Solid.
7.
Solid. This is from Guerlain. And this is called Herba Fresca.
Oh.
Okay. This is primarily based on a lot of mint. Lots of mint. I mean, it might be spearmint
Interesting.
with tea
Okay.
and maybe some citruses in there. To me, this kind of smells like chewing gum. I get a chewing gum vibe out of this, but a little bit more natural. You know, chewing gum is not this green, but in terms of the minty quality, you know, mint can go in a number of different directions. It can get gummy, it can get kind of toothpastey, or it can be like very herbal. And this is kind of herbal, but maybe leaning a little bit towards fresh gum in a way.
I don't
But it's
necessarily
very
get
good.
gum from it, but I can see how you might.
I enjoy it. Perfectly unisex. 7 for Herba Fresca. And I'm pretty sure you can get this one not that expensively.
Really?
Yeah, especially discounted. Here's the bottle for the 5th one. Spraying it now. All right, here you go. It's filling
I
the
love
air.
this game.
Me too.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow, this is so
different, right?
so different. So fresh. This is beautiful.
I agree. I agree.
What a is that? There's like a fruitiness.
Okay.
Like almost a sweetness, but it's like not overpowering in any way.
Yeah, it's not like a rich sweetness or thick
No, it's
sweetness.
really soft, light on the top. Like I can't even exactly pin it down.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow is good, ladies and gentlemen.
This is amazing.
Oh my gosh, okay.
9.5.
Really?
Yeah. I love it so much.
9.5. This is the cheapest fragrance on this list.
Oh no.
Oh, this is a great scent. This is 3 a.m. from
No
Farm Drum.
way.
You smelled this.
Yeah.
I don't know if you
gave it
rated
an 8.
Yeah.
But I also smelled it dried down. I didn't
That's
smell it right off the bat.
See? This is how they hook you in the store. You smell that open and you're like, this is amazing, I'm buying it. And then you wear it and you're like, But it's still great.
And the atomizer.
Oh.
If you don't remember from the last.
If I'm going to show them, you need to step back here because this thing is a fire hose.
Powerful.
Cardamom, tonic water, maybe some fig or fig leaf.
It's so funny that I rated this so high.
It's great. I love this stuff. I've been
It's so
singing its
good.
praises for like a year now. You have a little bit of leather in there to add some sexiness
Go
when
get
it
it.
dries.
If you haven't already gotten
This
it.
thing is like $20. I'll keep talking about it. I've been talking about it. One of my subscribers, you turn me on to it. You know who you are.
Good job.
I have not looked back. So that's 3 a.m. Get it. The next fragrance. The fragrance. Wow. All right. A little different from the rest.
Very fresh. Also high on citrus. Smells green to me.
Very green. Yes.
Very green. If it is any citrus, I would say it's something like bergamot. But it is very bright.
Let me know if you get mint. Like real mint leaves.
Yes, I can totally
Like
smell
wild
it.
mint
This smells
leaves.
like, actually, now that you said that, kind of smells like that fresh, like spa water.
Yeah. There's some watery notes in there too. Totally. You may have noticed a theme here. We got a lot of mint
A lot of
on this
mint.
list, which happens to be a very, very fresh note.
Incredibly
Obviously.
fresh.
So, what do you rate this?
I like it. I don't love it.
Okay.
It's nice. It's not like jaw-dropping.
I agree.
7.
Okay. 7.
It's great. It's not bad in any way.
Great. Okay. This is coming from Burberry. Also, not very expensive at all. This is called Mr. Burberry Indigo. One of the flankers of the original Mr. Burberry. Smells nothing like the original Mr. Burberry, but it was perfumed by a fantastic perfumer. His name is Francis Kirkjohn. Authentic mint. You got some slight florals in there like violet. You do have some citruses, so bergamot, lemon, maybe some grapefruit. You do have watery notes. So it's nice. It's not the most special fragrance, but very easy to wear. And especially since it's pretty cheap, you just spray it on and go.
32. 32 sprays.
Minimum. Last one. Here's the bottle. Oh yes. All I have to say is brace yourself. Here we go. Brace yourself.
I'm
Wow. There you go. This is a hefty one to smell first spray.
Whoa. This is great.
I know.
This is so good. Why have I not smelled this before?
You've actually worn it before.
Oh,
You might know what it is now.
this is so good.
It's so
Is this
good.
Beach Hut Man?
It is.
I am obsessed with this fragrance.
Yes. It is powerful.
It is so amazing.
Yeah. So this is an interesting
It's
juxtaposition.
such an interesting blend.
Yeah,
I
you
can't
do have
even
lots of
describe it.
green notes. Lots of green notes. You have lots of mint. You have ivy, which I couldn't even describe to you. You have oak moss, but in the base you get a nice myrrh note, so it gets kind of resinous and warm and kind of sweet, but still kind of being green and a little fresh. But
Wow.
definitely very fresh at first spray, very pungent, very thick, and rich for a fresh scent. And also quite woody.
Can we just give it a 10? I've never given a fragrance a 10.
This is your decision. Do you feel like this is a 10? Beach Hut, man, is this a 10?
It's a 10.
Ladies and gentlemen, you hear the alarms going off. The first 10.
I think I've just been like, I don't know, I've smelled 10s before.
Yeah.
You've got lots of 10s,
Yeah.
but this is a 10.
I have to agree with you. It checks all the boxes. Now, not for everyone. Not for everyone. Has a little bit of maybe a mature vibe, kind of a vintage vibe to it. So you have to like
it.
Yeah, kind of a more classic style scent. It's kind of a chypre like fragrance, so it's kind of has a dry woodiness in there, very green, but still fresh. But it's rich and it's so strong. So you got to be ready for a very pungent scent. But if you can,
it'll last.
It lasts
and
forever.
Despite the name Beach Hut Man, I've worn this and I love it.
Yeah.
It smells great.
It really does. It smells awesome.
And you think it even smells good on, right?
On you?
Me? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, here's what I think. If it smells good, it smells good on anyone. Simple as that. If it smells good, it smells good on anyone. If it smells bad, it's probably not going to smell good on you. Simple as that. So, Beach Hut Man, I think the clear #1 spot of today's video at a 10. 10 out of 10.
You know what happened is I backed myself into a corner at 3 a.m.
So I think we can say 3 a.m.
Number 2.
Number 2,
Believe
for
it or
sure.
not, go get it.
That's Mr.
It's awesome.
Burberry.
Just for the atomizer to show your friends.
Yes. He'll be the coolest kid in school.
I think my real top 3s, can I tell my real top 3s? I mean, 3 a.m. is great. Get it.
If you want to spend less and smell amazing, this is a great way to go.
I think this, that one, and Roja.
Yes.
Those are the 3. Those are so good. And
These are all solid scents.
I can't remember what I rated them.
You rated this, sadly, I think this was an 8.5, if I'm not mistaken.
I think this was an 8.
And yeah,
okay,
Elysium
so
was
we'll
an
do
8.
1.
Yeah,
2,
so we
3.
got Elysium at number 3, sadly at number 2, and the indefatigable Beach Hut Man at number 1. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Once again, Grace.
So fun.
Flexing.
So fresh.
Mission accomplished. Once again, flexing your developing olfactory muscles for the world. We appreciate it. We appreciate your opinion as always. So those of you looking for something uber, super, ultra, mega, hyper, very fresh for the summer season, really any of these will do. Increase your freshness, join the Fresh Squad, hit that subscribe button. Just come along on this journey with us.
We honestly really love you guys. I know it's weird to say, but we do. We think you're great. So comment, tell us what you want us to talk about.
Yes, definitely. Let us know what you think of the picks on this list. If you've tried any of them, let us know what your favorite top #1 spot for your freshest scent in your collection is.
Tell us your plans for the summer.
Yes, where are you gonna wear that fragrance? So thank you once again. If you like the video, you already know what to do. Like the video, it makes a big difference with the visibility across YouTube for this channel. And thank you so much for tuning in. Peace. See you in the next one.